Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. Playing Montu Mixtape 4 with Payne, Montu, and Keith. Take a look at my opening pack. Hinterland Farmer, exchange 1 grain for any 2 building resources. Add 3 to the current round, plant a field. And so yeah, this card's fine. Hey, it's Doug. Field barter is very good. I could first pick House Steward here. Dumpling Maker is tough because you need animals or vegetables and grain. So it's like kind of a lot to do. I think I take Field Barter and I might wheel Field Agent. And like if Field Agent is just pay 2 food to plow sow in the harvest, like that's an okay thing to do. Maybe I'm supposed to first pick House Steward there. I don't know. I like Field Barter. Oh, Keith is not sat. Let's get Keith in here. All right, yeah, farm school graduate plus field barter is a thing. Wow, ninja here as well. Farm school graduate wheeling zipper maker could be fun, or baker. Both of those could be quite solid. Treehouse builder good. Treehouse builder seems good. The problem is with a house steward game, it's some percentage more likely that family growth without room will be contested in 12 and 13. So I think I just take ninja here. Ninja's good. You can do anything with ninja. You can plow sow, you can reno in 14, you can family growth in 12. Whatever you need to do. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, good stuff here. I would be like pretty happy taking apple picker here, but I really like prosecutor and I also like wintercrafter. I guess I take wintercrafter over prosecutor. But yeah, I like prosecutor. But wintercrafter is very solid. I'd be very happy with a 7th pick apple picker, but probably gets taken 5th or 6th. Because yeah, maybe cattle breeder, maybe I think there were 3 cards that maybe will go ahead of apple picker, but most of the time apple picker I think gets taken. But yeah, I would play apple picker and just take grain a couple times in stage 1 with the idea of winter crafting an oven, and then holding and then taking more grain later to sow onto the field barter is okay because you get a wooden of food each time. I should look at these posts. I just really have not bothered. There's too much. They're too big, rookie. Your posts are too big. They talk about G7, which I do not play at all. Or very rarely, at least. I've played a lot more G8 than I have G7, I think. Yeah, I complained about the slowness, and I'm seated after Montu in the draft. So, all right, Village Head is awesome here. Village Head is really good. It's good with Field Barter. It's good with Wintercrafter. The only downside with Village Head Wintercrafter is that it's difficult to use all your Wintercrafter, like all the opportunities to use Wintercrafter. But this game is looking a lot more like a treehouse builder game where I build the first room and then don't touch start player, just get the 4 fields from Field Barter, fence reasonably. Prosecutor would be fun. I think Prosecutor would be quite fun here with Wintercrafter and Village Head. The only problem is it makes me want to spam majors and, of course, Prosecutor. You can't really do the spam thing. Not until other players have played a couple. Do I want to take House Steward out of the draft? No. I like the idea of playing Field Agent just as a way to sow in the harvest. Like, so the thing about Field Barter is you get the field in the harvest and you can't sow on it until the next one. But Field Agent says you can sow on that right away. Pay 2 food to sow on it right away and get the crop back, like, immediately, almost immediately. And sowing onto the round 14 field could be nice as well, since that field is not so useful otherwise. It's the problem with Village Head. Cards are too good. Cards are too good. That's okay. I'll get minors to throw away. I just only build majors. Majors and occupations. Hmm. Baker would be very good with anything that makes the grain field space better. Corn scoop, grain cart. It would be pretty absurd with that. And it would let me, like, I can bake with Baker to pay for the Wintercrafter. So, yeah. Oh, I have the offset mouse thing. It is at the start of the feeding phase, so it does happen after Wintercrafter. But having 2 food to pay for the Wintercrafter is a lot easier than 2 food plus all your feeding. Yeah, I mean, I like Zipper Maker, and I was thinking about it with the Farm School Graduate, because the Farm School Graduate plus Zipper Maker seems like a really nur hand to me, but I'm off that. I'm off that by quite a bit. Is that working? Can't tell. Not really, because the menu's coming up in a really weird spot. I can't put anything on the board right now. Try reloading my hand. Oh, whoops. Wanted to enter, not exit. So I got Apple Picker and Prosecutor back. Hmm. This Baker really likes the Apple Picker. The Village Head likes the Prosecutor, I think. Stonepiler. Village Head likes Stonepiler as well. I'll take Apple Picker here. right. Um, there's a line where I can animal pen round 4. Play Village Head, Winter Crafter, Baker, Apple Picker. It exists. Hill and Dale. During the returning home phase, if your family members occupy the plow and field space and fences, you receive a grain and a vegetable. Ah, so if you plow and fence repeatedly. Most of the time, this is just a free point. Raulia would have been cute with Prosecutor. Free with Prosecutor, and then you can look at something like Pumpkin Patch. Animal Trap's fine, but I mean, I think I just take Animal Pen here. Don't overthink this one too much. The problem with the Animal Pen is that playing, Baker, Apple Picker, Winter Crafter, that's supposed to like shore up my feeding, and then Animal Pen gets me even more food. But what this means is that I can, be more aggressive with my field agent, and also if there's any other food sinks that I see for miners, I can look at those. Endive Field, 2 food, 2 occupation miner. Play this, you get a vegetable. In rounds that end with a harvest, you may sow vegetables on this card as if it were a field. But not without an action, right? You still have to do the sow action. Not bad. Wintercraft it, sow it immediately with Field Agent and Field Barterer. Not bad. Guildmaster's Bank, meh. Yeah, there's not really anything else here for me, so sure, Endive Field it is. The Three Sisters, 1 planted grain and vegetable. When you play this card, you get a food for each grain field adjacent to at least 2 vegetable fields. Ah, so it's a free point, and then you get some food if you've done some mixing and matching. Okay. Grain bag. Yeah, grain bag looks very good here. Appendix 4, 5, 6 ox. You get a crop animal field. You may no longer play ox. So this is just a free field if you have 6 or 7 ox. That seems strong. Like winter crafting this in 14 seems solid. But I don't think I need to take it here. Well, I wouldn't mind taking it, but I'll take grain bag. My cards are too good for Village Head. Maybe I just don't play Village Head. But right now my cards are too good for Village Head. My remaining miners will be worse. And I hopefully will get past some miners as well. If I don't play Village Head, then I'm playing Field Agent, Baker, Apple Picker, Winter Crafter. So I'm playing Field Agent a lot earlier than I would normally. But it might be worth it to get Animal Pen out. Yeah, Stone Chimney looks quite good here. It's either a stone into 3 or 4 points, or it's a resource. If it's not looking like it'll be that good. So yeah, Stone Chimney looks quite good here. I do like Grain Mill Oven. I do like Grain Mill Oven, and it also gives me more stuff just to do. Like start player Grain Mill Oven into, Family Growth Stone Oven is solid. It's very solid. Which do I want here? I really like Stone Chimney. Yeah, and you know what? With Winter Crafter, making the 3 clay fireplace is a thing that I could do. And Stone Chimney works pretty directly with grain bags, so it means the game could really go wrong if I don't get if I don't build the clay oven, for example. But yeah, you know what? I didn't think about draft 10. I should have maybe thought about draft 10 a little and maybe not have taken Village Head. Yeah, I mean, Pumpkin Patch seems quite good with End Field, right? It's the resource that I would get from Village Head plus a point. Hillendale as a free point is fine. It's not exciting. Building materials could be okay if I need to get on the Ox base or I need to start player for 4 food or something. But yeah, to do the 4 Ox stage 1, I need at least a 3 food action. And I might need to build the clay oven as well for that to work. I probably need to take food twice or build the clay oven. Although Wintercrafter does build the miner for free, right? I should double check that. Yeah, the miner is free. So if I play 4 Ox, let's say I start with 3 food and one of them's free. So then a 4 food action would be enough. Or a 3 food and a Reedstone food action would be enough to play Animal Pen with Wintercrafter in 4. Or I apple pick once and take 3 food, maybe. So yeah, so it would be apple pick, food. That's tight. That's impossibly tight. It's not impossibly tight. Difficult, not impossible. Knowing farm school graduates in the game is giving me a bit more confidence that I'll get the occupation actions that I want. Giving me a little bit more confidence in that. Take Reed Nursery here. This looks like village head candidate. But if it's not, if it's a way to use maybe with field barterer, and I think about making in field agent, I think about plowing even more than 5 fields, and then Reed Nursery could be okay. Like if I can get Reed with village head. But yeah, if I'm playing Reed Nursery, I'm probably not. Like, I would want Village Head to support it, which would mean I'm throwing away other cards. And pretty much all my cards are better than Reed Nursery, so unlikely that I play Reed Nursery this game. But maybe it's possible. Arm seems bad. So this looks like another Village Head candidate. Farm is really bad with Field Borderer, so I'll take Acreage here. So I'm hoping that Village Head is three resources. Maybe Baker is not so important with Wintercrafter, but Baker with Apple Picker and Baking Strats is really fantastic, and I think it helps with my field agent. Yeah, maybe this is not a Wintercrafter game. I don't know. Hard to imagine I don't want to play Wintercrafter with this hand. Like this is a 3-room house with 5 fields, tons of resources, nice bonus points thanks to Stone Chimney, and family growth whenever it flips thanks to Ninja. That's what I'm looking at here, and really efficient feeding. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm looking at here. So hard to imagine I would not play a card like Baker and Wintercrafter in a 3-room game. Offset is good. Good. All right. Apple Picker, free occupation. Tick off number 1. Step 1. I guess I should not assume that I'm getting the grain space back, but I would be amazed if it did not come back. Pain to clay first action, and Montu shuns the occupation space. Okay, yeah, I'll play an Ock here. I will very likely get grain with my second action next round, so go ahead and play Village Head here. So Montu first action 3 wood over Reedstone food and taking wood again. What's he on? Does he have a pasture lover game or something like that? I have to imagine it's something along those lines. Baker or field agent here? Baker has an effect when it comes down, so I guess field agent. Although I might want the Baker effect sooner than I want the field agent effect. We'll see. So yeah, I'm doing it. I throw away 2 resources for wood, or I take grain. So I get my 2 wood from taking grain twice. That's what I do. Get my 2 wood from taking grain twice when I play Wintercrafter, and I take 3 food next round. I do 3 food into grain, or I do sorry, I do Ock into grain, and then I try. Well, I do Ock into 3 food. I think I take cheap Ock every single time I get past it. I think that's the most important action. But the 3 food is also very important. Acreage is actually like very good for this hand. The only reason I'm considering not playing Acreage is because the grain space is so good for me. But if I didn't have grain bag apple picker, acreage would be well. I mean, with just apple picker, acreage would be fantastic. But with apple picker, taking the grain space repeatedly is acceptable. Wow, these guys do not want to play Ox. Hmm. So I mean, one person's got farm school graduate. What are the other cards that are out there? Yeah, Pain plays the farm school graduate here. So yeah, if Montu passes me cheap Ock, I take cheap Ock. And play Wintercrafter here. And now everyone should probably see Animal Pen coming. They should certainly see a 4 occupation miner coming, that's for sure. Second action, 3 food if it's there, if not, grain. And after I get the 3 food action, my feeding the rest of the way is quite easy. Quite easy. So it's Benefactor for Montu. I guess it could still be Pasture Lover, but I would guess Benefactor. So Keith gonna build the well with the cater, and he probably took that well card as well. Uh-huh. 4 wood or reedstone food. Let's go 4 wood. With Village Head, I really just care about raw total number of resources because the Village Head can fill in the gaps. It can get me my 2 reed. Keith with the Treehouse Builder. Yeah, I figured it was coming out, so I was pretty surprised that nobody was playing it. I guess I thought that maybe Payne was going to play it with his farm school graduate. There were a couple of quite good farm school graduate cards. Like I think Zipper Baker is really fantastic with farm school graduate. Hey, Dr. Tisk. Looks like a fun hand. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm certainly happy anytime I can do a 4 occupation stage 1. What did I do? Did I do like a 4 stage 1 into the first build the other day? Back to the classics for me. I feel like that's classic me. Monty's probably debating taking the 1 sheep here because if he takes the 1 sheep, he can first action benefactor in 5 to essentially build the first move. I didn't start player Animal Pen last round. No, I didn't. Because I'm crazy. I'm just going to play it with Wintercrafter. And I'll toss for a read here. No, I took 3 food instead. So I could have instead had 1 fewer food, but I think I didn't have the wood. I would have had to. I would have had to toss for a wood, and I really don't want to toss for a wood. Like I'm really hoping to toss for stone and reed mostly. And I don't really care about start player because the actions that I want are not being contested, which is ridiculous. Payne plays moldboard plow. I'll announce animal pen. Payne plays house steward. All right. I mean, I could build 4 rooms. I could go to a 4th room, but I think most of the time I stay on 3 rooms with this hand. Since I know I can get family growth without room with Ninja, and the field barter and the winter crafter just makes my actions so efficient. Probably don't go after the house steward points. Sid seems like he should be tossing more aggressively to get the 1st room. Do you think so? Um, I mean, I don't really care about the 1st room this game, to be honest. I just think my hand is so efficient that I just don't care. I also suspect that Montu's got Benefactor, and interacting with Montu's Benefactor here feels not great. I don't know. It is easy with Village Head to build the 1st room. I agree. I guess the other thing I'm looking at is tossing a lot with Village Head makes my Wintercrafter quite a bit worse. Quite a bit worse because I'm like, you know, yeah. We'll see. I just think my hand is so efficient. I just want to take good resource piles and then use my actions that are not actions with Field Agent, Wintercrafter, Field Barter to build good improvements with my really efficient resource grabs. I should put out my food. So I like the 5 clay, but 3 reed is very nice, especially with grain bag. And if the 5 clay gets taken, I can always apple pick for that last wood. And maybe I get 6 clay next round. I guess I'm also looking at Keith and was looking at the fact that Keith was going for the well and thinking, I mean, I'm not growing last. Do I need grain bag? That's a reasonable question. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of food with Baker. It's just a ridiculous amount of food, which lets me, I think, do some cool stuff with Field Agent. He says, "Am I bottom right?" That's where you put your stuff, isn't it? Too bad Undisturbed Pawn can't combo with a Cater. Not that a Cater needs to be any better. Undisturbed Pawn needs to get any better. It just would be cute. That's all. Take the 3 wood here so that I'm ready to build. If family growth flips, I get start player into build, right? Well, I guess if I start player, then Pain could stable block me. It is possible. Drinker of Absinthe for Keith. Okay. That's a thing with the cater. Want to start player into Benefactor. I agree. Sorry, I wasn't saying that I was going to build. I was saying next round, if it's family growth, I start player into build. That's what I was saying. Also, hello, Sid. But I think if the 6 clay's there, I'm probably taking the 6 clay. Yeah, I could start player into build here to try to see if Pain wants to stable block me. Hey, being past Berulia, that's exactly what I want to see with Village Head. I really like the 6 clay because I could actually play Field Barter next round and start plowing. Wait, what? Oh, we start playing Raulia to get. What did Montu do last action last round? He didn't play Benefactor. He start playered Undisturbed Pawn. Oh, he wanted Undisturbed Pawn out before Benefactor. So he's gonna let Pain grow here. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I'm happy to get 6 clay. And then, yeah, I can toss Raulia for a stone and play Field Barter here. Or toss Raulia for a stone and build the clay oven. A large infusion of food in later rounds, yeah. So if I build here, if I build here, then Keith and Montu not taking 3 wood lets me get 6 wood. But also if I build here, then I have to first move start player next round. Otherwise, Keith could start player into build. So I think not building makes sense. I mean, I could double build. The thing that I would like about getting the field agent out here is because it would mean that I can play acreage and so on to the acreage, right? And then I really don't mind about throwing away grain bag. We'll see. If I don't build here, Keith just builds. I mean, if Keith builds, I start player into build, and I'm okay with that, right? And he doesn't build, so I get to just build in round 7. So that works out. Keith wanted to get his Cornrick out. Is that what happened there? He major minored Cornrick? I guess it's possible that he could readstone food into the clay oven. Is that important for him? I'm not sure that seems all that important to me, but maybe. Yeah, the other nice thing about getting the field barter out is that I can get this pumpkin patch online a lot quicker, which would be neat. I think I single build here. I think there's a very real chance that I field barter second action. If I double build, I can double like if I double build, I can double grow. But I mean with house, I don't know. If I thought 4 rooms was enough to win house steward, I would double build. But I don't think 4 rooms is going to be enough to win house steward. I think I want to get by doing other stuff. Discard for a stone. Disc Gravelia. Is Montu going to play? Could Prosecutor have gone to Montu? I saw Prosecutor's fifth or sixth, so no. It doesn't look like Keith has it. Payne plows 2 fields. Okay. Montu's going to pass me stable. I love it. I love it. Keep passing me stuff, Montu. I absolutely love it. I think I'm going to play the barter here and discard again. I could, yeah. And I'll discard for another stone. Discard acreage for another stone. Add a guest here for Wintercrafter. All right. You guys hate the 1 room, eh? Double build and ninja grow. Yeah, could have done that. So why didn't I like double build? Mostly because of Village Head. That's mostly it. And I don't know, getting the pumpkin patch out seems great to me. I think it seems like it's worth quite a bit to do it here. So clay oven for 2 food, net +3. That's too much. Clay oven for net 3 food. Bake. And then I'm going to field barter for a field. And I can pay 2 food for a veg. Or 2 food to sow. But I think I pay 2 food for a veg. Yes, I think so. I think I get grain quite easily here. I guess I have a pretty strong aversion. I'm thinking about it. Why didn't I? Because I did really strongly consider that line. I think I have a pretty strong aversion to ninja growing if it's not late family growth. And I think that's because I really dislike unstacking the family growth. I really dislike stacking the family growth queue in this game. Just thinking that, again, I think I have a really efficient game, so I think like having everybody wait in turn seems okay. Especially because like I don't have to start player to grow. Ninja family growth here. Well, I mean, I have to pay for the ninja here, right? I don't even have to ninja now. Yeah, I get. It's like it's more of a feeling, I guess. Like I don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can justify it. It's just a. It's just. It's a feeling. It's absolutely a feeling. Um, 3 wood, or am I taking grain here? Probably I'm taking grain next round, so I'm taking 3 wood now. Be at 4 people in round 8, it'd be a runaway. I mean, it would, and certainly having 4 people in round 8 with animal pen out, I would expect to get all the field barter stuff really easily. But yeah, I don't know. I guess they just think this line is winning, and maybe it's just because every line is winning. But I don't know. Feels to me like this line is winning as well. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if there was something in the draft that made me want to do this. Like if I saw a lack of stone or something. I'm not sure. Maybe playing too much revised, making me want to play conservative. I don't know. Other line was better by a large margin. Huh? I mean, if I go to 4 people, I don't have to play field barter. Like I definitely do not have to play field barter. And with apple picker, grain wood food every round with my fourth or vegetable wood food would be totally fine. Yeah, like I certainly have ways to use the actions. Still play field barter? Hmm, maybe. Establishing dominance by winning using cards, not Nur. That is, I guess that is probably my style. So in the next harvest, I think I'm paying 2 food debate to sow after field bartering, and then playing pumpkin patch with winter crafter, and then I'm really ready to just build every remaining major improvement. I think that's what I want to do. So 4 wood if it's there. So yeah, just continue taking the best resource piles. So like a 4 wood reedstone food grain, stage 9 or round 9 maybe. Yeah, that might be better line. Yeah, there is house steward in the game. Yeah, I guess I just have had no interest in the house steward. I guess what I think is that there's going to be a dogfight for house steward, and that I've had no interest in it. But maybe there was not the maybe the reason I didn't see big house steward cards is because they just weren't in the draft. Normally when I see the lack of them there when I open house steward, I would have expected it. Like one of the reasons I don't like first picking house steward is because I think a lot of the cards that help you do the big house thing are so good. Okay, here's another reason why I didn't want to double build. Traveling players into fishing first actions here, and I get 4 wood. Payne will probably be build 8 rooms. Yeah, that's another factor. Yes, right. Payne played house steward, so that is a factor. Okay, other cooking hearth is gone. So if Keith wants a fireplace, there's a bit of a rush here for that last fireplace. I might first action fireplace in round 10 because I can get the third clay from pumpkin patch, and Keith has to grow here. So I think there's a world where I first action fireplace. Yeah. I kind of like taking 2 stone as. Oh no, Keith is going to build the stone oven. What am I talking about? Keith is going to build the stone oven. So then the other fireplace is not really contested. Yeah. So then I'll just try to build. So then I'll get by with clay oven in both fireplaces. I think that's okay for a 4 point stone chimney. Cheap fireplace just got returned. I missed that. Yeah, I forgot that Payne had the 2 clay fireplace. I thought he just built the expensive cooking hearth straight up. So I could build both cheap fireplaces. Why do I want fireplaces? Because they're extra grain on my grain grabs, and so they're like some amount of food plus they're 2 points apiece, and I make them for 1 clay and 2 clay respectively, without an action, which seems quite good. With an action if I first action fireplace, but Tide Mill. Don't see that played every day. I guess technically Farm School Graduate is before my winter crafter since it's start of harvest versus between field and feeding phase. Not technically, that's just correct. Faunamancer. So animals are going to be hard to come by, which makes me feel a lot worse about being able to fence in round 10. So it's grain, wood, food. Yeah, I was feeling pretty good about being able to fence, thinking that that's the way to get animals, but Monty's probably going to take animals quite aggressively. But maybe fencing early is the only way to get a pair of animals in this game, because Monty's Faunamancer like feeds itself. Keith used Tide Mill wrong. Ah, he did. Good catch. So he got put two here. He was supposed to put four. Good catch, Gray. Oh, whoops. I'm not playing. Why did I think I thought I had farm school graduate? Not that. Whoops. I'm going to field barter. So that's what's the timing on field barter? Start of each harvest. So same thing. So field barter and then two food to sow. And play pumpkin patch here. There we go. Feed six. Yeah, I got there eventually, Sid. Fencing's not at all contested, so very happy to take 3 stone here. Yeah, Montu being a bully, taking all the animals. Um, take two reed. Maybe 4 rooms is all it's going to be this game. I don't know. Payne could still have Mason or something like that. I don't really get the moldboard plow with Mason. Why did Payne do the grain vegetable thing aside from his cards with he souping up the field space? I guess with aquaculture and burger flipper and canoe. Does he have some other like what are the big stonehouse payoffs for doing that? I'm trying to think about what that could be, and I'm not really sure what it is. This is the one that lets him do adjacent stuff, right? Third family member may use an occupied space. Yeah, yeah. So Montu's not going to build another room. And Keith is not going to build another room with Tree House Builder. So actually, the fourth room does it for House Steward, unless Payne's got like Mason or something. I guess he could have Crop Crib or something like that. But I didn't see it. He would have had to have taken it quite early. I think I'm gonna build the stone oven here. I think there's no reason for me to let Keith have it. Save a stone. Whoops, that's too many. Could have also done it on Reno. But then to do it on Reno, I would have had to save a clay. I would have had to discard for a clay and save a clay. I think I want my cards to turn into stone as much as possible. Because I am going to try to build all the major improvements. Did I bake in my clay oven? I did. Yep. Why not bake 3, taking grain again for 3 grain? Am I? I mean, I certainly am at some point. Yeah, maybe. Do I need the food? I've got 6 food coming in the next 2 harvests. I've got 17 food. I'm up quite a bit of food already, Sid. I just think it seems likely that I'm going to want to do a so bake action. I'm going to want to play Baker at some point. It seems likely to me, I guess. That's all. But you're right. Yeah, baking 3 might be the way to go there. So Payne's got a clay deposit. Makes the pottery easier to play. A lot easier to play. I really do not want to build this 4th room. I really am not happy about this 4th room. Yeah, Monty just start player. He's gonna. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna fence. Should be spending 4 food every harvest here. Yeah, to build majors and stuff. With Baker, it probably doesn't matter. That's my feeling, Sid. That I just think it seems like there's no way I'm not using Baker because I'm never going to use the so bake space when I could plow instead. I can plow the 6th field instead for another sow, and I get a sow for free every harvest. Like it just seems like I'm. Yeah, I guess I just think that I'm going to play Baker. That's all. Keith builds the pottery. That's fine. Is this a take 1 cattle twice game? Probably. Probably that's what this is. Take 1 cattle twice. And play take a cattle and take clay deposit. If I'm going to clay deposit, I probably want to reno this round. Although Payne and Montu have already renoed and Keith is not close at all. I like blocking Payne from taking clay deposit, I suppose. Since it looks like I think Payne is Payne winning. I don't know. Monty's got the Pelt's Fondamancer thing going on. He just needs to hit. Is Montu gonna re-up start player? Like does he care is he that hot for 3 Musketeers that he's gonna do that? I don't know. I guess the other thing, Sid, I guess what I thought I'm doing here, Sid, is I'm gonna plow and sow this grain. I guess that's why I wanted to keep the grain. That I figured I'm gonna sow it, and I did not plan to take grain here because I wanted to build another fireplace before I take grain again. I think that's yeah. I think that's what I was thinking. But it might have been wrong. You pointing it out makes me think, oh, is that wrong? I think seems likely that Montu would first move cattle. If it's not family growth, first move cattle seems likely to me for Montu. because he's really hoping that either Pain start players or he gets the wheel start player. I should add a guest token, but I'll wait until Pain's moves. So played my first. For those of you who were not here earlier, played my first. Tried to play my first game on beta on Board Game Arena, and we had someone disconnect in round 6, or no, was it round 6? Yeah, in round 6. Yeah. So that's certainly a downside, and the game was definitely pretty slow because I think that so the thing about Board Game Arena, like on Play-agricola, you get all the most hardcore people. On Board Game Arena, you're gonna have people who just like casually pick up the game who are not that familiar with it. So then they're naturally gonna need a little bit more time. Um, yeah, it was a bit of a struggle. Grain to stone, stone, add plow. So Keith wants 3 stone. Is he gonna rebuild the well? Did I pass him an upgrade? I don't think I passed him an upgrade. Did he first pick like Wishing Well or probably not Wishing Well, but maybe Village Well with a cater? Maybe. So I can do the action now. I don't have to wait until it's my turn. The upgrades I can run a well. Yeah, I can definitely start discarding for stone. I have no need for this Endive field anymore. I can definitely toss that. Payne plays Ice Cream Seller. This is the one, yeah, I was going to say, this is the one where you care about family growth without room. So, yeah, with Ninja, it certainly makes the Ice Cream Seller better. So, and then feed 6, harvest. Payne took 1 boar here. He needed that much food? I'm surprised by that. He also needs to start getting on the fence space. I guess I blocked it this round. Because, yeah, he only has the 1 wood. I guess he's got 4 actions, so maybe he doesn't care. Yeah, so Plow So here, and yeah, Montu just wants him or Payne to start player next round. He doesn't really care about anything else. I guess I Plow So. Is 3 stone better here? Like I could think about. I guess the other thing I could think about is 4 wood to build the joinery, but probably I don't want to build the joinery. But I'd be okay with building the BMW. Or I could. No, I don't. I really don't. Do not want to start player here. Yeah, all right. Don't need to galaxy brain this too much. Pay 2 food for a grain. And should maybe have tossed for a card there. Yeah, I've tossed for a stone. If I think that I need to first move Reno to stone in 13, maybe. Sowing that grain doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, so Reno's not contested, so all three stone here. And start tossing for a reed then? No rush on that. There's not really a rush on any of this. I can toss next move. No one's got any clay. Keith is the only one missing a cooking implement, and he's got the Acator stuff going. So yeah, Keith with the pottery is never building the fireplace. Yeah, I'll build the BMW on Reno with my last move. And then I can play the fireplace in the round 13 harvest. And then maybe I play stable for a point on my second Reno. Yeah, in spite of how much food I had, I guess the other reason I didn't want to build that fourth room, I was worried about like feeding efficiently. I don't know. Because I do have a lot of ways to spend food, but maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I just have enough. Toss for a reed here. Oh, I save a resource, but I'll just save a stone, I think. Don't think I'd ever have feeding issues. Yeah, it's yeah with the grain bag stuff. I agree. With the grain bag stuff plus Baker, I'm pretty set. You're right. It would have meant that I probably score better on my house steward. I score worse on my animals. I would have scored worse on like my stone chimney and stuff. But I would have got the house steward points and had an extra stone room. Presumably, presumably Payne is. I mean, it's still possible he has Mason because I didn't see Hedgekeeper. No, you know what? He his first two picks are Ice Cream Seller and Hedgekeeper. So no Mason or anything like that. I thought he might have it, but I guess not. Just have three more actions. Do you think the wood and the reed are that trivial to get, Sid? I don't feel like they're that trivial to get. You're comparing. You're saying relative to Ninja Family Growth Without Room. That's what you're comparing it to, right? So I have a new cat. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is whining on the other side of this wall. Yeah, I think the cat is very young, so her and or him and Ari are not getting along. I think Ari's a brat. Well, I know Ari's a brat. I live with her. She is such a brat. So first move, three sheep or two boar next round, assuming family growth doesn't come to me. I'm guessing Montu will family growth first move, and then plow sow with three musketeers. I'm surprised by in this game actually. I'm surprised that occupation was so open stage one. Usually when people are doing small house stuff, I find that they're often wanting to set up their occupations in stage one. But Ox were so open, which made me think, oh, these guys are on maybe on nurse strats, but then they were not. Like only Pain built the fourth room, which is interesting. Set myself up to Reno. I mean, I can discard for a read, right? Do I have to play two Ox? Okay, so the question is Reno contested? That's the question. Like, is Montu going to take 3 stone into Reno? Probably. He has a ton of actions and not much to do with them. And I do have to get to stone with Stone Chimney. Or maybe the two. I think the two boar are a 3-point action though, which I'm not going to get back. Right? Are they? Is Keith going to take them? I'm pretty sure I'm tossing stable for Reed. So then you're saying I should be eating. You're saying I'm going to bake with Baker, which I agree, and then play Ninja. I kind of want to just hold Ninja for the last round now. I kind of want to just two boar Baker Reno and Ninja in the last round. 3 sheep are better than 2 boar. Oh, I do have a fireplace. You're right. I didn't think I had a fireplace. You were right. And it takes more animals away from Montu. Yep. Yep, you're right. Wait, aren't they the same? Or can I not do math? They're both. Is it a 2 food in the final harvest either way? I guess 2 foods right now. I can eat the sheep right now. It's 2 food now versus 2 food next round. Yeah. Or if I need to eat them, it's food. Optionality. Yeah. Same food but earlier. Yeah, there we go. I got there eventually, guys. I got there eventually. And I can choose to eat down to 1 sheep. Yep. You're right. What's this straw bale card? It lets him fence, right? Yeah. Whenever you bake, you can fence. So how is Payne gonna bake? Does he have a baking thing? Aquaculture does not give a bake. But it lets him bake on the it lets him fence on the so bake space, which is fun. Yeah, I guess I just value 2 boar higher than 2 sheep because I think my opponents will value it higher. Because why? Why do I think that? In this game, it's not the case because Montu wants the sheep because of Faunamancer. So yeah, it would have been better just to have taken the sheep. I guess I think that 3 sheep will wheel when 2 boar won't, but that's not true in this game because Payne and Keith all want those animals kind of equally. I guess the boar are better for Keith at the moment because Keith can't, but he's gonna fence some more, so that's a moot point. Yeah, yeah. I guess I just have sort of an intrinsic value that I didn't reevaluate here. 3 read and ninja is probably the best move. I kind of want to know who's going to start player. I'm waiting to see who start players because of the stone. Isn't 3 read in the last round better? Like if the sheep wheel here, aren't I taking the sheep? I assume Montu's taking them, but if he doesn't, Montu's going to start player 3 sisters here. 1 food for each grain field and blah blah blah. Okay, so I know Reno in the last round is safe now. And I can maybe even double family growth. If Montu first action plow sows, that lets me double family growth with Ninja. I can family growth Reno Ninja family growth. So I think the 3 sheep are good here. Or saving it for family growth. Well, the thing is, I can family growth regularly, first move, and then Ninja family growth later. That's what I was thinking about. And I'm just thinking that if I'm ever going to take Reed, don't I want to take it at 4? Because it's not going to get taken by anyone else. I threw away Reed Nursery, so... As long as Reno is not pressured, yes, agreed. I'm going to bake again in the harvest. I plow and sow for 2 food. I feed 6. I breed. I breed. That's done. And then I can wintercraft a thing, which will be the fireplace. Plowing in stage 6 so you sow 1 more space is better. Ooh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I guess I'm thinking that there's a world where Montu gives me plow sow, but do I even care about that? You're right. It's just an extra point if I sow a bit later. Yeah, it's just 1 extra point. Yeah, I missed it, so I'm going to stick with it as is. But you're right. That's the better line, Sid, for sure. Good call. Just giving up a grain point for no reason. You're right. Yeah, because it's my own mistake. Gotta play tighter. But you're right. You're right, there was no reason to sow here. It was better to harvest an extra field so that I could sow an extra field. You're right. You're totally right. Not disagreeing. Yeah, have to imagine Montu is plow sowing, right? Keith has seed plow. I'll pay 2 food to play this. Save C. Payne's got dumpling maker. That's a reason to have done stuff, gotten crops in the ground early. Plow one field and or sow. Plow two instead of one. Is he getting on the plow sow space? Keith? How did he not start player with that? He must. Does he have ninja? Like what am I missing here? Keith is not getting on the plow sow space. Right? Because Matu's gonna do it with his first action. I don't know. I have to be reed or stone family growth for yes, I do. I have to do reed instead of double family growth. Yep, I agree. So getting extra actions would have been really good. Oh, Montu family growth. I'm quite surprised by that. I am really surprised by that. All right, so four reed, Reno Stone Chimney, and then Ninja family growth. Ninja is just a reed, I guess. The sow is only worth 2 points. So I think if it's gonna be anything, it would be well, stable is my stone. Yeah. The thing is, I if I don't, yeah, there's no way for me to get the wood for the stable. So yeah, I could just toss ninja. You're right. Yeah, because it is a point directly with the BMW, assuming I don't need it. Yeah, because I eat a sheep and a boar here. Yeah, you guys are right. So I played this quite sloppily at the end. I think. I think I was quite sloppy at the end here. That's unfortunate. Wasn't Plowso better than Ninja? No, Plowso was only a 2 point move because it's one grain point and one field point. It's not better because getting the extra food from baking, like the seventh grain, doesn't matter. And I'm maxed on vegetables, so Plowso is only a 2 point move. And the read from Ninja, so it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. I think Sid's. Yeah, Sid's right. So Keith got the seed plow. We're very nice. Payne hasn't used his clay deposit a single time, which is bothering me. I guess the reason to not ninja family growth is ice cream seller. I guess that's a reason not to ninja family growth. So if I get the two cattle here, the two cattle are a 2 point move. Assuming no, I don't even need to assume that I get Reno fence. I just get it. Or sorry, Reno improvement. Because if I get Reno fence, then I just play with the for free with the thing. So toss for a reed here and take the two cattle. Yeah, it's 2 points. The plow would be 2 points. Yeah. So only three family members is not so good. Good thing I'm scoring like 25 for my improvements. That's good. Yeah, only three family members is bad. Plow is the same points and is constable. It is constable insurance. You're a good point. It's a good point. I don't think there are any cards in the game that I haven't seen though, so I think it's not possible for constable to be in the game. I think actually I don't know Keith's first pick, but Keith is never playing constable. But I know Payne's first two picks: ice cream seller, hedge keeper, and I'm pretty sure Montu, Fauna Mancer, Benefactor, Three Musketeers. I didn't see any of them. So and Montu's not set up for constable either. Yeah, there's nothing else to talk about at this point, Sid. Just waiting for the end of the game, so even the jokes I gotta respond to is technically 7 extra food, which also doesn't matter. If we're playing revise, then leftover. Oh no, food is not a resource. Whoa, draw well. What is this? One food on each remaining round space, so it's a mini well for only 2 stone. This seems. I don't know what I think about that card. Seems like a lot worse than backyard well. I guess it gives more food, so it's better with something like a cater. Montu says, I realized that too late. I still get to play the minor. I'll just announce it here. 5-point stone chimney. So final score +7. 55. Is it close? Don't think Montu's cracking 50. So it's not close. I guess Payne has his ice cream seller and dumpling maker. So Payne will turn 1 point into 2 or 3 points with dumpling maker, probably. I think it doesn't matter still. The little well. Yeah, that's right. Squashed well. If I grow an 8 with a double build, I easily break 60. Just add a field and a family member to my farm, and everything else is pretty much the same. Yeah, I think you got to take away a couple. I think you probably got to take away a couple animals from that line, and one of my majors most likely. But I mean, taking away the fireplace or BMW is not that impactful. Or maybe I don't get this stone. I have an extra room, but I don't get this stone, but that's neutral on points. And then I have the extra actions. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I was being too risk averse there. Like I really wanted to hold Ninja for later in the game, and it didn't end up doing anything. Maybe. Not getting to stone is not an option with stone chimney. Yeah, yeah. I guess that's what I. I don't know. I was feeling. I guess I was feeling risk averse. I thought this is a winning hand. I did. I guess I felt that the double growth line was riskier because I feel like Reno would have been more contested, and I would have not gotten animals because my fencing would have just come very late. My hand is really busted. Yeah. And this being one of those games, a tile maker. This being one of those games where I actually get to build all the majors I want to build. House steward, family member, minus BMW is 60. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, my hand is very good. So Montu is at 48. Keith at 47 plus. Is Keith going to crack 50? Keith's getting that Plauso at the end was quite kind to him. Keith is at 52. Wow. That Plauso was huge for him. Holy cow. I am honestly shocked. I'm actually shocked that Keith made 52. So what? He's got a max pottery, but like with these two pastures and these unfenced stables, I'm quite surprised by that. I guess he had unlimited food as well, right? He had unlimited food. Any family growth with room in 12 and 13. Oh, and Montu's pointing out tile maker. Did I only win by one? Wow, if I only won by one, that is insane. Oh, he says 52 with tile maker. Okay. Okay. So 51, 48, 55, 52. Whoops. Oh, come on. I hate when that happens. 47 plus with that farm? I know. I'm amazed too. I honestly cannot believe it, Sid. So what's he got? He's got. I guess he doesn't have that many negatives. Like he only has one negative, I suppose, but he only has two fields. I guess he has one fence stable. But yeah, 47 plus seems crazy. I guess he has a very good scoring. He has good scoring improvement. So 11, 12. He scores 14 from his improvements. Apparently, with Tilemaker. Yeah. Hmm. I would not have guessed anywhere near that high. I did not think Keith was going to be in second. I thought it was Montu or Payne. But yeah, my hand was really, really strong. Good imps, good animals. Certainly the Plauso at the end was huge for him. You have to look at his improvements more closely. Yeah, that's true. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I'll be back. What's tomorrow? I'm gonna try to stream. So I'm going camping this weekend. So I'm gonna try to stream in the early afternoon tomorrow. So like one basically streaming while I'm waiting for Nathan to come home. You know what? I'm waiting for the other guy to come from Toronto, so I definitely will have time. So I will stream tomorrow in the afternoon, a bit earlier than I started today, most likely. And yeah, and then I'll be off Saturday, probably Sunday. Most likely, I'm going to be recovering and very low energy on Sunday, so probably I'll be off until Monday. But good luck on the BGA grind, everyone. Hope we can get some good games over there, and I hope it helps grow the community on Play-agricola, because I think that'd be really sweet. Thanks for hanging out, everyone, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.